Oh. All right, what's up, everybody? We gonna do a draft pick draft today for all two of you that are on currently. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with the whole draft pick breaks scenario, the show notes up there explain how a draft pick break works. It's actually really easy to figure out, but just in case. Yeah. So do good things. Good question. It's kind of like a hit draft, although what you do is so essentially you're buying the box, the blaster box, right? Of which you're guaranteed one autograph and two exclusive foil inserts with 11 other cards, their base cards. But with that purchase of the box, you're also going to be put in to be assigned a random draft pick. So we're going to do 5 boxes at a time. So you'd get pick 1 through 5, or depending on how many boxes you purchased, you might get multiple draft picks. But then we would randomize that, and then you would be assigned a draft pick. So we open up the first box, and if you're pick number 1, then you have first choice whether to stash that or pass that. If it's a good box, then you say take and you want it. If it's a box you want to try for the next box, then you say pass. And then it kind of goes on down from there. Whoever's in whoever has the 5th pick out of the draft always gets an extra pack of cards. So it's really not that bad to be in 5th. Honestly, the worst position to be in my opinion, is either 1st or 4th. But yeah, good question. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, it's not entirely unique. I've kind of taken this model off of somebody else, but but yeah, no, I get it. I mean, that's the whole reason. Like I've been on both ends of it. I've been the one who's delivered the break where somebody only got a handful of base cards, and then I've also been the one who's been in the break and gotten not even a base card. I mean, I was in one for some Topps Chrome basketball. What was it, about a month ago or something like that? And I paid for the Cavs, and it cost like $60, and I think it was like 2 hobbies and I think 2 blasters or something like that. And so it wasn't that terrible bad of a price. So okay, cool. Like I'll at least get like $30 in cards, maybe. Dude, I got one, like one. I got one card, and it wasn't even a good card. I think it was a Donovan Mitchell, just like base card or something like that. I was like, dude, for $60, like it just irked me, man. But yeah, so at least you know for a fact you're gonna get an auto, and then you're gonna get 2 foils and 11 cards. So you're pretty much buying a box of cards with the option to return it and say, I want to try a different box of cards. I didn't like that box. Let me try a different. You can't go to the hobby shop, can't go to Walmart and say, Yeah, I don't really want this box. I opened it up and there wasn't anything good in it. And then can I get another one off the shelf? So in this style, you can do it exactly like that. If you've got the pick, if you've got the draft pick for it. So yeah, but I'm glad you like it. I think it's cool too, man. I kind of hope it catches on. We want to do it more often. We did it last weekend before that, or something like that, and then it did pretty well. We tried to do it with some higher end product, and I just don't think it's going to work with $250 buy-in spot. Even though the product was legitimate product, that's what you'd be buying for it in the retail store. While the hobby store was hobby stuff, but I mean, even though it was you know a fair price. I just think people were kind of like spooked by the style of the break, so they didn't want to spend the 250 on it. So we narrowed it down to like I think we did like $5 blaster boxes just to show people like how it works. And it was fun. We did it and it was fun. We got and the product it was 2021 Chronicles or something like that, in which you're not supposed to get a guaranteed auto period. And out of all that Chronicles, we opened up all those boxes and we pulled like 3 autos. So it was really great. And like I said, this stuff you get one guaranteed auto in this. So it's almost a no-brainer. You're buying a box of cards, and then if you don't like that box, you just pass and you get yourself a different box of cards. So if you're going to spend money, you might as well take something home with you. So yeah, I agree with you, man. What's up, Kyle? Seds, welcome in. We're just getting started. The show notes up here. We were just talking to do good things. I was asking questions about how this works. It's like a hit draft, but you purchase the blaster box and you get assigned a draft pick. So when we start breaking, if you're pick number one, then you'll have the first choice. We'll open up the box of cards. We'll look through it. You'll say stash or pass. If you want it, you keep it and you use your draft pick to keep that box. If you don't, then you pass and wait for a better box. So I was just telling do good things. It's just exactly like if you went to Walmart, got a box of cards, opened it up and said, I don't really like what's inside of this, and go back and put it on the shelf and get a different one. So it's pretty much the same thing. Appreciate the follow, Seds. But yeah, this is a fun way to not get burned. You're going to get a guaranteed autograph. You got, out of, and even if you're the last draft pick, you get a free box, pack of cards, anyways. So if you're the fifth pick, we're going to do them in fives because I think it's going to take too long this is a full case. I think it's going to take too long if we actually do all 20 draft picks. But so we're gonna do it in fives just to kind of speed it up and keep it going. And even if you're pick five, you get the box you paid for with a guaranteed auto, 2 foils, and 11 base cards, plus another pack of cards. So it's almost a win-win situation, in my opinion. Worst case scenario, you get an auto that's worth $5, 2 foil cards that are worth $5, and then you're only out $20, I guess. I don't know. However, well, or no, you'd be out what, $15? Yeah, so it's pretty good odds. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good odds. Like you could literally either you could leave out and have a base card for the $25 that you spent for a team, or you can leave out and have a handful of cards, and these are futures cards too, which is good. A lot of this. So this is 2024. So like your Jaden Daniels, your Ashton Genty for football. It's multi-sport. So I mean, Carlos Alcaraz is in here. I think Annalie Waters is in this. I mean, so it's all sorts of different sports. Travis Banzana for you Cleveland fans. Um, there's a lot of soccer in this. I don't really know a lot of soccer players, so I can't really. But if you go to the show notes up here, you can click the show notes and there's a copy and paste. So under checklist, if you literally just copy all of that and then paste it into your browser, your search engine, it's going to take you right to the checklist, and then you can read off everybody who's in this stuff, and it's a lot, it's a ton, but still. Yeah, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, here. Let me pull it up on the. I can't remember everybody that's in it, but and it's all prospect players. And again, this being 24, um, this being 24, these these players have been drafted. They're up. They're playing. The football players are. Baseball players, like the prospect players, are still either in the organization. Let me see here. So that's going to take you to like an Excel, this was right from Leaf. I think this is right from their website. So that's going to take you to a link that's like an Excel link. And then that Excel link is going to break them all down. And you can go just like alphabetically. If you click on the Excel and sort by alphabetical, it's going to pull them up. So, I mean, Ashton Jeanty, Bucky Irving, Cam Brink, Cameron Ward, Charlie Condon, Chase Burns. I mean, Dylan Cruz, Dylan Harper. I mean, there's a lot. Ethan Holiday just goes down. I mean, it's Juju Lewis. I know he's still playing. Jackson Dart. I mean, Jackson Dart signs in this stuff. Like, it's not. Cam Scadaboo signs in this. Malik Neighbors signs in this. So if you look on the first tab where it says paper, in the B column, it'll say subject. And then you'll see everybody who has an autograph. Most people who are in here autograph in here. Most people, not everybody. But yeah, Ashton Jeanty, Armando Bacot, Audric Estime signs in this. Blake Corum signs in this. Brady Allen signs. I mean, there's a ton in this. Brady House. I mean, like I said, Bucky Irving signs in this. Like, the list is just on and on. Cam Brink signs in it. Cam Scadaboo signs in it. Carlos Alcaraz signs in it. I mean, even if you're, I mean, you know what I mean? If you're a tennis fan, his stuff sells. If you're a reseller, it's worth it by itself. Cooper Pratt signs in it. Cooper Pratt's a sneaky good one too. Like, there's a lot of like, so this is the cheapest way to get a lot of these autographs right now too. Like, if you tried to like hunt these autos down in 25, like Topps 25 or something, you're gonna spend a ton of money, and you're not even gonna walk away with any auto, let alone the auto for the person you're looking for. But yeah, do good things. Jackson Dart signs in. I think he's got like a blue and a bronze. So the blues are at like $299. Let me see. Let me pull them up. Jackson Dart. He autos. He's got a base. He's got a futures insert, which is numbered to 25. He's got a future shock, which is numbered to 25. Oh, wait, hold on. He's got a futures insert and then a future shock insert. And both of them are numbered 25, 15, 10, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Like, so, I mean, yeah, like he autos, and then he's got inserts in here as low as one of ones, but all the way to like 25s. I mean, out of the silvers are out of 25. So yeah, Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, like they're in this product, and like I said, man, it's impossible to go find product right now to purchase to try to get one of their autos, or walk away with an auto, period. Do you know what I mean? So even if you don't get the auto of the cat you're looking for, you're at least going to go home with an auto. Guaranteed. Hey, winning. What's up, kid? We're just we're trying to explain the to my dude good things here. Trying to explain how fun these draft picks are. So Winning's got one. Winning was on last time we did this experiment, and I don't know if you bought though. I think you came in, tipped, and said hi, but I think you were you were on for the break, I think. But yeah, it was out of the Chronicles stuff. Like, and we pulled multiple autos out of Chronicles boxes. I've opened up cases of Chronicles boxes before and never pulled an auto. We opened up 5 boxes and pulled 2 autos or something like that. Like, it's legit, man. I'll pin up another one. So we're gonna sell 5 at a time. That way we can kind of move it quicker out of the full case. We only want to. I don't want to do 20 draft picks. 20 draft picks is, even if we get them sold in a timely manner, we're probably it's gonna take forever for us to open them up, go through them, and then have all the individuals either pass or stash or pass. So we broke it up by 5. But so winning team's cards has 1 box plus a draft pick. We'll do the draft pick randomizer when we get it filled. But yeah, I mean, checked out the checklist is amazing, and like I was telling Do Good was like, I know, dude, it's insane. Like, it's insane. Like, it's so good. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of like, whatever kind of like players and stuff on there, but still, like, Cam Brink auto, Cam Scadaboo auto, Jackson Dart, Carlos Alcaraz, like, and that's just, I'm pretty sure I just went through the C's right there, other than Jackson Dart. Like, it's just wild. Like, Ashton Ginsey autos in it, like, it's wild. Exactly. And like, worst case scenario, you got, let's just say you get one of the worst autos you can get in the box, and it's like a $3 auto. And then your foil cards are probably like, let's say they're $2 a piece. And you roll out of there with your 11 cards, whatever, they're gonna have like $10 ish in value, and you're still rolling out of a $25 break with some prospect stuff. The players very potentially, those cards could gain value, but it's not like going into a $60 break or even a $25 break and just like literally leaving with nothing. Like, and I love that every breaker is like, oh no, everybody goes home happy, everybody goes home happy, and then like you get an empty envelope in the mail and you're just like, well, all right. Or they say everybody goes home happy and they send you like a random base card from a different. I was in a break a couple of weeks ago, and I literally hit nobody. My team hit nobody at all. And I got in the mail, I got like 4 random cards from different teams from different products from different years. And I was like, what the heck? Just like base cards. I was like, what the heck, dude? It's like I spent like $120 in that break. Like, I just don't, that just bothers me. Bazing, you rascal. But yeah, that irks me, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What's up, bub? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody here has been burnt like that in some way. Everybody's been burnt by the big breakers or even the little breakers. Like, I mean, it's the game. It really is. Like, it's the game. I've been on both sides of it. I've been the person who's opened up product and been like, wow, man, you really didn't get anything, and then the person who's been the person didn't get nothing. Like, so I've been on both sides of it. And it doesn't feel good on either side. It doesn't feel good as a breaker who can't deliver, and it doesn't feel good as a person who spent money and didn't get nothing either. So this is a really cool, fun way to make sure everybody gets something. Everybody's gonna get something. And even if you're in last place, if you're the 5th draft pick, you're gonna get a free pack of cards. So hopefully we can get these filled up and start opening them. It'd be nice to have an audience to see how cool this actually is, but we'll see how it goes. We're just starting. It's 4 o'clock on the East Coast, right? So, hey, Bazing, did you go to the Independent show today? Dude, oh my god, it's so time consuming. Yeah, no joke. Isn't that like now? Yeah, and dude, Drew was at the Independent show. He said the Independent show was so packed that he parked a block away, and they had golf carts running people, taxing them back and forth. So there's so many people. Yeah, Lake Erie, Painesville. Yeah, the Painesville show. Painesville shows next weekend. Yeah, and Concord too, right? So Painesville's the Saturday, and then Concord's the Sunday. So I'll see you at both of those. TCC Saturday and Sports Sunday. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're doing just TCG at the? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. And then you're gonna do sports at Logan's. Yeah, yeah, Ohio. Yeah, yeah, Painesville, Ohio. He's got me. He's linking a table up next to wherever you are. He's like, so am I getting? Are these for you or are these in addition? And I'm like, no, no, just make sure that this is separate. And he goes, oh, okay, okay. I was like, he's like, well, do you want me to put you next to Main Street Hobby? And I was like, yeah, just put me next to Main Street. We got to start the campaign. Yeah. Start the campaign. We need monies. That's a long ass hashtag, but it's gonna work. We just sponsored a little league team today. Um, cost like $450, but I never say no to that stuff, dude. I just don't. You know what I mean? Like I just can't. If somebody comes like, hey man, our little league team needs a sponsor so we can get the jerseys and blah 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 blah, I have to say yes. When's the your dude? We've got so much stuff we got to give to you guys, by the way. So including that bassinet, we have that really really great bassinet that kind of that swings down over the bed, so you don't even need to get out of bed. It like June 1st. You got to come get this bassinet, or I'll bring it out. Maybe if there's room in the truck, I'll just pack it and bring it for the next weekend show. What's up, Jerem? Yeah, I'll bring it out next weekend. Trust me, you're gonna want this bassinet, dude. It makes like the whole process so much easier. You literally just like it swivels down, and then it's like right on top of you, and then the side of it like folds so you can and it like locks, and then you can like roll baby out onto mama, and then you can roll baby back in, put up the thing, snap it, and then swing it off the side of the bed. It's legit. We spent a decent amount of money on it when Autumn was born, but yeah. Anyway, so there's 10 people in here. We got one spot sold already. It's 5 boxes for the first draft break. If you guys are confused about how the draft break works, show notes are right here. It's pretty simple. You buy a box, you get a draft pick and the box. We open up all the boxes at the same time, and then if you're pick number one, then you have first action. You say, "Yep, I want it," or you say, "Nope, I don't want it," and we just go on from there. I'm not saying this because I'm ungrateful, but I feel like we get a lot of the same people in here to kind of like get the whatever, like so many, if you watch so many times you get like you get like a bronze points or something like that. But like if you're in there and you've watched this show a couple of times, I know two of you are two of you are my accounts anyways, right? Yeah. Yeah, but anyways. But like yeah, just yeah, chatter a little bit. Maybe a little bit of chatter. Nobody wants your money. We just want you to have fun. Yeah, so essentially we're gonna do five because hopefully it'll make things go faster. But so it's just draft pick style. Like you buy the box, and with the box you get a pick. So we'll put first five people to buy will be put into a randomizer, picks 1 through 5, and then we'll randomize it, and then whatever pick is assigned to you is your pick. And then we'll open up the box, and it's a little stash or pass. So if you're pick 1, I open up the box and you pull something out of there and it's not who you want, you just say pass. And then whoever has the second draft pick will then choose if they want to keep that box or pass. And then whoever's in last place they get whatever the box. If the first box gets passed all the way to last place, then last place gets that box. The last place is also going to get a bonus pack of cards. So even if you get last place, you're going to get a guaranteed auto, 2 foil inserts, 11 cards, and a pack of cards. So last place isn't a bad spot to be as far as value is concerned. But it's fun. You need people to do it. It's fun. We did it Winning did it with us last time. We did it with Chronicles blaster boxes. It was fun. Nice thing about this style too is like worst case scenario, nobody buys any spots, and those people who actually bought a spot, if you don't want to wait any longer, you can like literally be like, okay, well, just pick one of these boxes, and you just bought a box of cards. So you can always look at it from that perspective. Also, you don't have to have people waiting all day. Also, too, did you guys hear about Fanatics and their live? So it's being transitioned into some other Fanatics app. So like Fanatics Live's Fanatics Live is ending, and it's being transitioned into it's a still Fanatics app, or I'm pretty sure it's Fanatics, but yeah, it's being transitioned. So Fanatics Live as its own platform is being absorbed into something else. I don't know how that's going to help, or I don't know how that's going to work with people who are streaming on there. Like I don't know if they have to like, or even people who are buying on there. Yeah, I don't know if you have to like get a different membership for this new platform, or if it just maybe it'll just like integrate or whatever. Maybe like, but yeah, I just read that I think it was on Instagram. Man, McElroy's got a three. McElroy was leading by like 6 strokes coming into this. He's only got a 3-stroke lead now. The Masters, it's like the World Cup of golf. At least to me, it is. What's up, Card Snatcher? Out of this, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, it's valuable, 100%. I just don't know the exact value. So give me a second and I'll find that out. I will just look one up. I mean, I would assume it's probably still close to $100 auto, if not more, right? Yeah, there you go. One is on auction. Oh, there you go. There. Okay, so I don't even need to look. Thanks, Winnie. Yeah, so I mean that. So there you go. And like I said, Cam Scadaboo, I mean, he signs in this too. Dude. The checklist is huge. If you click on, so if you copy and paste the show notes, which I think maybe you have already, but if you copy and paste the show notes and look on the page on the left, so if you click the tab on the left, you'll see a column that says subject, and then it'll say in there if they autograph or not. Yeah, so I mean, yeah. So for $25, right? I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of a no-brainer. I just keep trying to, like, people who are hesitant to try this. I keep reiterating, like, absolute worst case scenario. It is the same concept, unless you're the fifth pick. It's the same concept as you going into a Walmart, buying a box, opening it up right there, and then going back to the cashier and being like, "I'm sorry, I did not like my contents. May I try again?" And then them saying, "Yeah, sure." And then you hand the box to the person behind you and say, "Here you go. I didn't like this." Like, I mean, I don't know. There's no other way to explain it. I don't know. That's it. It's the only way I can explain it. Sorry, madam, I did not like the contents of my blaster box. Here you go, person behind me. I'm gonna try again. But if you're in fifth place and you're the person who gets handed the box, then at least you're gonna put a pack of cards in your pocket, right? And you got a box. So I mean, if you're still on the fence there, do good things. I can give you a straight Bubby's discount. Try and get this thing going, maybe. Knock $5 off. Just don't be the kind of dude that's like, "Can you start it at $1?" I ain't gonna do that, Bub. Sorry. Too many start at the buck debacles. I ain't trying that bullcrap. No offense. Did you almost have to, like? Well, actually, you do have to. Like, if you start anything at an actual dollar and it sells for $1, I think you make a negative. I swear, the last time I sold anything for $1 on this platform, I think I owed money. You might as well just do everything as a giveaway. And it doesn't make any sense. So legitimately, the math of it really doesn't make much sense, because what is it, 13.25 or 13.35 or something percent? So eBay's 13.7 or 13.8. So they're like really similar on their fees, But what Whatnot does instead of eBay does like a final, was it a final fee? It's called a final price fee. So they automatically take 40 cents from your sale for every so many dollars. They just take more money because you made more money. So they take their commission, then more money because you made more money, which is ridiculous. But I think Whatnot does like a flat fee that's over a certain amount. I can't remember. It's been so. I just know that you sell stuff and you don't get any money. That's all I know. So yeah, the math doesn't really math out. Like I just never. And I'll go in like and I'll adjust my shipping and I'll adjust all these different things just so it makes sense to me. And still, like when it's over, I still. I mean, when you'll come in here and tip me $5, and I'll get like $1 of it. It's like, hey, you got tipped. Here's a buck. Like 418 is zero fees. All right, well, I'll be on that day, I guess, for 24 hours. Maybe I'll make some money that day. Like, breaks on like price is cheaper. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you? 5% fees is amazing. Like, it's just I don't understand how like platforms like this are. Well, obviously, maybe they're not so relevant as we're sitting here talking for the last hour, and only one person's bought something. But I was gonna say I just don't understand how it remains relevant for sellers to sell on here for, and it's only catered to the people who make tons of money on this. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we were the last generation to have to go through an actual like class. I don't even think you do that anymore. Like I was on a waiting list for I can't recall how long, and then I got off the waiting list and then was offered an opportunity to take a class, an online class, to see if I qualified to sell on Whatnot. And I was like, cool, man, this sounds like it's a rather prestigious kind of a club in which we, and then it's over. And then you get these kids that come on here and this is done. Like there's these two kids, and I'm not gonna call them out live, but there's these two kids that go to the local shows where I'm from that break on here or whatever or sell things, and they literally have their parents, the church that they go to, and a bunch of people as their followers that are on there as like commentators or what have you during their breaks. Bid it up. You guys have no idea. These kids are working so hard. Blah 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 blah. And these kids when they come to the card shows are nickel and diming and scamming you for the cards that they take and then sell on Whatnot. Like I've never been more infuriated. And again, being a teacher for the last however 10 years of my life, I've never been more infuriated by something than to have seen those kids sold them cards for a very good price after they were already like telling me about how they're trying really hard to run their business, and then to go and catch their Whatnot show that night to experience what I experienced. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. It was this whole like, oh, bid it up, we're just a couple of kids, we're trying the best we can. And then like people like that are like commenting back and forth, and then a couple of people called out the other like the people making comments called them out and said, we know who you are, we know that you're the whatever, like so there was some sort of like relation or correlation between these kids. Like yeah, 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 a one of one Carson Beck auto for $20 because we're trying to help these, I was trying to help those kids out, and then they come on here and they pull that scam. I mean, it was a full on scam, like with their parents supporting their scam. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's wild. It's I love and respect the individual that shows up and says, "Wow, that's could you do a little bit less? Could you do this? Because I've got margin here I need to make, and you're a little bit below or you're a little bit above comps here. Like, can and then it's like, yeah, I can make that move for you probably. I just hate the person that shows up and goes, whoa, and gives you the lowest last sale and says that's the comp, and they want 20% of that, like off of that. It's like, get out of here, man. Like, I don't. Well, it's not how it's supposed to work. Yeah, the low comp is like they take okay. When I'm listing my cards or when I'm at a card show and I'm putting a sticker on my card, I don't take the highest comp. I take the last three sold and I average it out, and then that's what I started at. Yeah, dude. Like, who? It's not like the price is like. I don't think you price anything so egregiously that you would have to say 215. Like, there's no way. There's this dude. So Drew texted me today, and he goes, yeah, man, I saw your one of your cards you sold at the South Park show to the at the Independent show today. I was like, oh, that guy was there, and he's like, yeah. He's like, what did you sell it to him for? And I was like, I gave him a really good price, man. I had it listed for 810, and the last one sold for like 900. If I the it was Yamamoto rookie something autograph. Anyways, so so the guy has it up there selling it for the exact price that I still had on the sticker, and I was like, that dude. He told me that it was his PC, and he's been looking for one, and he hasn't seen one like that, and if I could give him a deal, and I sold him for like I think it was like 670 or something like that, way below what I had it stickered for, way below what it was worth. I mean, I didn't lose much money on it, but no, actually, I think I didn't lose any money on it. But then this dude's selling it at the card show just today. Like, he's there at the card show with the card with my sticker on it, with asking what I was asking. After he gave me this story about how it's his PC and he hasn't been able to see one, like, I just can't trust it anymore, man. I just can't trust anybody anymore. Yeah, exactly, man. It's just wild. Like, for what? Like, that's the thing that blows my mind. Like, for freaking what, dude? Like, so you took advantage of a guy, you told him some lie, some story, and then now you've got to encounter him out there with this card that you're trying to make another $200 off of, and then I'm never gonna sell you a card again. I'm not gonna buy anything off of you, and I'm definitely never gonna sell anything to you ever again. Like, for what? For you to maybe make $200? Like, come on, dude, give me a break. You know what? I did that with hockey winning. I've amassed so much hockey in the since right before the Winter Olympics started. I told myself, I was like, you know what? I was like, this is gonna be a fun hockey year, and regardless of like what had like the Finnish team was good. So there was the Finns, the Canadians, the Americans. Obviously, like, there was some really good hockey this year, and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna switch and to hockey. And hockey people they just go, oh wow, great card, that's a fair price, here's money, and I go, thank you. Like, that's it. So hockey's that's my soccer. It's like it's saved the hobby for me, at least. Like, it's just dealing with people in basketball and football. Baseball, you can still get around. You can get a workaround in baseball, but basketball and football, like, those people who flip basketball and football are some of the worst people to freaking deal with, man. Yeah, and again, Pokemon's like a no nonsense type of a thing. Like, if you're outrageously overpriced, people just won't buy from you. So you have to be fairly priced. Oh, Topps Chrome Football is nuts, dude. I I entered the giveaway, the draft, to see if you were allowed to buy one, because they only sell to the big breakers first. So I was like, I got into the draft. I had a draft pick. I was like, cool, I'm in the draft. And then I didn't get picked. And all they say is, if you win, if you're chosen if we choose you to sell you cards, then we'll automatically deduct, or we'll automatically charge your account, your credit card. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I went in for a case. I was like, a whole case. Give me a whole case of hobby boxes. And I was just like, I don't care. Charge me the $5,000, because I knew I wasn't going to win, and I didn't. It's nice to not get charged a bunch of money, but I also wanted to like have it because now I got to pay. Now I got to pay fucking over like 200% over what I could have got it if I would have bought it right from Topps. All right, so there's 10 of us in here. Like winnings bought a box. We still got got 4 more boxes to go, guys, before we can start opening the stuff up. So we're doing 5 at a time. If anybody's got any questions that's in here, kind of listen to us all, chew the hobby up, or at least what has happened to the hobby. If you got any questions about the draft pick break, just ask. Show notes are right here. Checklist is right below it. Copy and paste checklist, put in your browser. You're going to take you to everybody signs in this stuff. Like if you're looking for football, you're going to either Jackson Dart. If you're looking for baseball, Travis Benzana. If you're looking for basketball, honestly, I mean, Cameron Brink, yeah, but I'm trying to think, like, who's a big name that came out? Was it, I think, Stephen Castle, right? Dylan Harper is in that. But then there's soccer, tennis. So it's multi-sport. It's fun. It's multi-sport. You buy a box of cards. You get assigned a draft pick. Jeremiah Love, yep. You get assigned a draft pick, and you literally pass or stash. You can say, I've got the number 1 draft pick. We open up the box, and you say, I don't like the contents of that box. I'll pass it on, and then we pass it to the next person, and all the way down the line until whoever has the last draft pick has to take that box. It is literally the Walmart retail equivalent of I don't want the box I just opened up and take it back to the store and try again. So I will this one time. I'm going to knock this down a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'll knock it down. I'll take $5 off this one here, just to kind of encourage you guys to get in on this. You want to trust me. You want to get in on this. Wins the gimme, yeah, all the time. The givey's all the time, yeah. Freaking 8 people in here, of which 4 of them. So what? 6 people in here are just sitting around waiting for the givey, probably. It's all right, man. We appreciate the viewers. Appreciate you guys. Jump in the conversation, right? Just jump in the conversation. If you're not gonna buy, just jump in the freaking conversation at least. There's a lot to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, no joke, right? Like, what the hell? All right. Let's we'll run this one for $19. There we go. Hefty discount for you. Anybody who's nervous and doesn't know if they want to buy one or not. Now you got a little bit of a buffer zone, a $5 buffer zone. So, what if I was trying to think. What if? Nah, never mind. That wouldn't work. I just stopped myself right out of that. Trying to think of like a fun, creative way to. You know how like people do like the rip till you hit scenario? You can only do that by packs though. You couldn't do that by boxes. Yeah, that had to be packs only. And inside of these is just the 1 pack. So like I couldn't. It is essentially doing it by the box. Couldn't do it that way. Yeah, I couldn't do it that way. Oh, jeez. Thanks, bub. I mean, might as well, right? Well, you got 2 picks now. Oh, nice. Even better. so you got $5 off plus the coupon, which is what? Another $5 off? You had to. Absolutely had to. What is the coupon off, anyways? I don't even know what I put on there. There's a 5%, right? What does the shipping cost say? Like, is the shipping something outrageous? Because I put like 4 ounces. Because I'm going by the box weight, which I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have went by like the actual card weight. Is the shipping something stupid outrageous, like $12? $4.50 the first time, and then 2. No, that's fine. That's fair, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I put in 4 ounces, right? 4 to 7 ounces. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Even if you like with your first purchase, you'll get a coupon that you can use for your second purchase. There you go. Zing. Did you buy one? Oh no, did you promote me? Tough guy, huh? Oh, you bought one. Who's promoting me? Bot? Somebody just promoted me. Appreciate you. 2 more. 2 more, and then we can actually do one of these little draft skis. Are you promoting me? You're promoting me, right? Bazing or winning? Okay, yes. Thank you very much. Couple more. We got this. Well, we got for one of them. There you go, bub. Discount the heck out of it. More cards for you to list. So we got winning, bazing, bazing. Who's going to be the wild card? I know, right? Dude, okay, let's talk about this for a second. Let me get this next one posted, and then I got to talk with you guys about this. Now, there's been all this technology for listing cards and mostly for like pricing cards, for like comping cards out. So like it's catching up, which is cool. For sports cards, there's been no good like auto lister. Like you can do TCG like auto listing with there's a couple devices they make. They make like actual devices. You put the card in, scans it, and then puts it up for you. Like right on, yeah. It's right on TCG player. See, there you go. Right? So sport, like there's gotta be so somebody is missing out on $1 million idea. Like the sports automatic sports card scanner that goes pop, 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 and loads them up to eBay, and then you just sit back and lick envelopes all day. Dude, you know how long it would take me to do 1,800 sports cards? Probably 2 weeks. Yeah, samesies. I wonder if I set the giveaway up for like just buyers. I think I did. Yeah, it's buyer's appreciation. So I could throw a giveaway up there and nobody be able to get it except for the two people who bought. So we'll wait until we're done ripping and then you guys can fight over who gets the giveaway. Both of you. What's up, Vicky? Yeah, I know, dude. People want the cards to build the decks to compete. Like there's like competitions and stuff. Like, yeah, I think that's pretty great. Like I just Drew sent me an article about how like Pokemon's taking over the profitability market, and people there is no like there's hardly a fluctuation. Yay, Vicky! Oh wow, we actually finished it. Let's go! All right, hold on. Let me. All right, so that's the first 5. Let me get Vicky in. That's 5. Let's go. Sweet. Okay. Let me pull the laptop over there, and we'll do the randomizer. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everybody who jumped in. For those of you who are still watching and unsure how this works, now we get to see how it works, right? All right. So the last place will get a free pack of cards. So we're gonna do. So there's 5 of us in here in the randomizer. So we're gonna do 5. Can I do 5 like switchos? No, probably not. Right. All right. Let's just do 1 randomizer then. All right. There's the 5 of us. Yeah, same. I can't. Yeah, no. I'm the king of losing sports bets. All right. So this is our draft order. Ready? Randomize. Click. There you go. So Bazing gets pick 1. Winning gets pick 2 and 3. Bazing gets pick 4, and Vicky gets pick 5. So Vicky, you're gonna get a free pack of cards though. I will get you. Let's do this. I got everything. I got all the cards. What kind of cards do you want? Got all the cards. How about it does too, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? It kind of does. Ooh, there you go. Vicky, you want the 2 spot? Winning's gonna give you the 2 spot if you want the 2 spot, or the 5 spot comes with a pack of cards. So that's you. You're gonna stick with the last place. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's here. I got something for you. Hold on. Let's do this. A pack of Absolute. Let's open it up. I know, right? I mean, I wanted that to happen just because I've never seen one. I've never opened one. We didn't get it. That's okay. We got a Tesla by Storm, and the rest of it's garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Tesla by Storm, and then a Gatson rookie. So, oh, that's okay. A little by Storm right there. Free pack of cards. Not bad. I've seen worse. I love the buy storms. When they first came out, they were like the coolest thing to get. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. But then just like every other insert, like the stars of the MLB and everything, they just turn into garbage. All right, so those of you guys that are jumping in, you can go to buy it now and buy into the next draft pick. This one's filled, and we're going to start ripping. These are the first 5, so I'm going to set them to the side here, and we're going to start with this one. Draft pick order number 1 is going to be to Bazing. So first to act is Bazing. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Let's pull some heat. So the pack of cards with it comes out like this, and then inside here is an already top loaded, already got the penny sleeve on it and everything ready to rock. So let's see what your foil cards are and your base cards. Okay, so Roman Wilson. I mean, these don't really matter. I'm going to kind of roll through these. These are just your base cards. Kennedy Fuller, that's nice. Here comes a pink Omarion Hampton, and the bronze is Ethan Holiday. So out of 49, got Hampton out of 49. The Holiday bronze is just going to be the bronze. And then here's a couple, like I said, these are just your base cards, Haynes King. So let's see our auto, and then you can have your choice. The auto is going to be that guy. Taharid Pettiford, auto out of 149. Hampton out of 49, and then an Ethan Holiday bronze. So Bazing passes. We got winning for 2. Pass times 2. Bazing at 4. Pass. So that is Vicky's. So Vicky, this is yours. Not bad though. You got an auto and you got a numbered card out of 49. Plus you had a free pack of cards. So for $25, that's not terrible bad. Like I said, you're not leaving out of this break and with a base card. You're getting at least a good portion of your money back. I don't want to say half, but you're getting a good portion of your money back. It's the same difference if you would have went to a store and bought it. So that one was Vicky's. Let's go. It is, dude. It is. All right. So next we got. I'm gonna get right to the foil cards because the black base cards don't really mean anything. So we got 2 bronze. No, we got a red one in this. We got Leotis DeVires. That's 249. Ollie Gordon. That's just a base bronze. Lagway, Harlan Berry. So we got a numbered card in there. That's good. And then our auto out of this box is Brady Allen out of 149. So you're bidding on the Brady Allen out of 149, the DeVries, and the Gordon. Bazing, your first act. Pass. Pass times 2. Bazing, it's yours. I'm going to write right on the box. Okay. Next. What's up, Possum Town Cards? This is our first of the draft pick breaks. All right. We got a red and a bronze. All right. We want to see the blue ones or the gold ones. Oh, no. There he is, DeVries again. And Jalen Milroe on the bronze. Our auto is going to be, it's football. Dion Burks out of 99. So there's your plays and your Milroe. There's your plays. Pass. Yeah, not terrible. We'll take it with your third pick. Right? Not bad. We'll consider that one the discount pick. The coupon take. Oh, no. The Masters is on the fritz. All right. So this is for pick 1 and 2. So Bazing's last chance at a pass before he's got to take the next box. Trinity Rodman. That's fun. 2 bronze in this one. Better be a good auto. Cam Ward bronze and a McMillan bronze. Again, the bronze aren't numbered. They're just the foil inserts. So 2 bronze. The auto is going to be, it's football. Robert Lewis out of 149. Pass. All right, so this means this is your box. I hope it's something terrible. Nothing like passing on an average box to get a worse box. All right, good luck. Winning's using that that secret invisible pass. Riley Leonard on the front of this one, Bazing. That might be a good sign. I like Riley Leonard. We got 2 bronze, Leggett, and Buzelis. I forgot he signs in this too. Your auto is CJ Daniels, 3 out of 99. That's actually not that bad. Not bad. And that's how it works, everybody. That's how it works. Bunch of prospect cards. Too late. Oh, I mean, yeah, technically. Technically, it's too late. Yep, you guys could trade. That's funny. What? What am I going to do with them? That means I got to list them. What? Your kindnesses are making work for me. You guys suck. All right, well, Winning's gonna get something in the mail because you paid for shipping, so you can't control that. Oh my god. Wins the givey. Yeah, let's do one right now. No, jump in there because I want the pack that I'm going to open is it's the holiday pack. So it's like one guarantee. It's just a pack with one auto in it. So it's a holiday pack, and it's like sports, entertainment, everything. So get in it. Oh yeah, no, it's cool. It was good to it was good that the three of us were actually on at the same time doing something. So thanks for the business as always. Why don't you plan on coming and visiting up here this summer? Big boy boxes? Maybe one or two. I'll take a look in the tote. But but yeah, winning. Message me when you want to come up. If you actually want to come up here and spend some time in the harbor, just message me. We can get it planned out. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you, bub. Let's see what I got. Yes, I did rip all the heroes. I actually did really, really well though, man. Like, so that Chuck Norris, I should have. I got that message like an hour after he died, or at least after everybody knew he was dead. And that same exact card sold. The same exact card, seriously, sold for $1,200. So the dude bought it off of me, sold it for $1,200. Bought off of me for 500, sold it for 1,200. So I missed the boat on that one. But anyway, still, I made $500 on it. I mean, kind of, yeah. And that sports hero stuff is the last. That's the last you're gonna get of it. Like, if you find that right now, what you want to do is like wait until the next like Pop Century's out. I think right now because the dude was trying to get me to pre-order, and then winning was interested in getting a case of it, but then decided that she didn't want any. And then my rep, he was trying to get me to order it, and I was just like, I don't know, man. Like it's really hard to sell that Pop Century stuff. But this year's Pop Century and this year's sports hero, the last of his autos you're gonna get. But you'd have to wait for a while until some of those start going down on prices because now people know Chuck Norris is autographed in that sports heroes. So you can't get them for you used to be able to get them for like 274 is what like Steel City Collectibles was selling it for, is like 274. I think they up their prices like 299 because just because of that. And the cost on those to me was 225. Like it didn't cost me much. So if I just consider my cost, like considering the cost of that, I sold this morning. I sold a Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire 1 of 1 dual auto this morning for 250. I sold Mario Lemieux, 1 of 1. It's like Toast of the Town auto for 200 last week. So like every week I'm selling one of those cards for 200 or higher. Chuck Norris was the week before for 500. Like, so I mean, I'm making my money back out of that. The whole case cost me, what was like $2,200 for the entire case. So just from, yeah, just from a couple of cards. Well, just from, well, let's see, 1, 2. So I made half of my money back on 4 cards. 4 cards has made me half my money back. So this is the giveaway. It's one of these holiday packs. You want to open one? Okay. Yeah, the only type of big stuff, quote unquote big stuff that I've got is I've got the notorious Yamamoto hunt still. And then it's not big, but I got a couple of these. And then everything else I got is like medium. Like packs. I got a lot of packs. A lot of like medium blasters. Yeah, man, you should have grabbed them. I kept trying to get you and Adam to buy one, dude. Like you should have grabbed. Like for real, they were. I took 2 of them over to Tyler's when we did Tyler's birthday, and yeah, I got the Big League Chew. I got a case. I took 2 boxes over to Tyler's, and I was like, yeah, I bought some stuff for his birthday, and I just let him have those, open them up, whatever. So I spent like a couple $100 on that. But then I brought those, and I was like, hey man, if you want to buy these, these I got these for sale, and he just didn't. Whatever, he wasn't interested. But I left them at his house, and the whole time I'm thinking, like, Tamus is like, yeah, dude, he's gonna open those. He's gonna open those, and I was like, crap. So I opened up. I got between that month, I ended up opening up all of my own and doing pretty good. He bought 1 box. Tyler bought 1 box, but it wasn't the 2 that I left at his house. And the rest of them was just me, dude. I opened up myself, and like I said, I did really good. Like I did very good. Most of them are on eBay. If you go to my eBay page, you'll see most of the stuff that I opened. Um, but then the 2 boxes that I left at Tyler's house, I told him, I was like, hey man, I'm going up to the Elks. I'll meet you up there. Bring those 2 boxes. So he brings those 2 boxes, and I told him, I was like, I had a feeling about these 2 boxes. You sure you don't want to buy it? And he's like, no. And I turned over to Justin. I was like, Justin? He goes, no, man. I was like, all right, no problem. I was like, I'm gonna open them right now. So I opened them right at at the bar at the Elks Club, and the first box I opened up was Roger Clemens, Nolan Ryan 101 dual auto, and then a Mike Schmidt 1 of 1 was also in there, and a Dale Murphy 1 of 1. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I was like, you can't beat that. It's a baseball box. And he's like, oh man, I should have bought that off you. And I was like, yeah, for $250. Is like, yeah, dude, you should have bought that off of me. And then he's like, well, you're gonna open the other one? I was like, unless you want to buy it. He goes, well, I don't know, I can't get any better than that. And he's like, no, no. I was like, all right, well, I'm opening the next one. So then I opened up the second one, and the second box had the Mario Lemieux 101 in it, but it also had had like a Tanya Harding 101 in it, which was really kind of weird. But yeah, so like both the boxes were fire, 2 fire boxes. I was like, you should have bought them. Yeah, I'm pumped for that one. It's been a while. They're back on the bandwagon now that the gold medal is belongs to the United States. They they stopped. They did it for a while. They stopped in 2022. I think was the last time they did hockey. At least released actual hockey. All right, I'm gonna hit the head real fast. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else is gonna be buying any more of this stuff. I hate I love winning. She's the best. Like she's always like giving and wants like to see other people doing well and stuff like that. And I love that and respect that. And she always spends money on like boosting. Like she'll tip me and she'll boost my shows, and it doesn't do anything. Like I feel so bad. Like she spends like $20 on boosting my show and promoting my show, and we get nobody. Like nobody. I know. So, which is like, so then it's a scam if that's the case. Like, you can't say you're going to pay to boost somebody's show, but then it doesn't matter if the money was wasted because, yeah, like, unless you like have the person who pays like the multiple people paying like hundreds of dollars boosting your show. I got this for $1 the other day. Purple first con. Yeah. Wow, Cam Young came all the way back. He's only down a stroke. This is awesome. I like Cam Young. I don't know. He keeps saying he's not sure if he's working that day or not. So I don't know. Oh, I got to make sure my wife's got in the schedule. Okay. Yeah. Drew is like Drew and I are gonna set up in the sports side. Drew and I will set up on the sports side, and then you and whoever. Are you gonna bring Cam or somebody? Like who are you gonna bring? Yeah, you'll take the TCG side. Cam, yeah. I mean, we might. If you need more help, I can ask Peas Kid. He knows Pokemon stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who else is gonna be there. Nobody else is like. If it's not, it's me and Drew, and we've got 2 tables. And if Adam can come, then it'll be Adam. But I don't think I'm gonna ask anybody else to come unless they ask me if they can come. But like, so Rachel's trying to buy back in, and she messaged me the other day and said that she had this like um Facebook kind of like feud with this kid who she was gonna buy. Like, he had like 600 cards that were like some numbers and some variations and stuff like that of different sports cards, and he was gonna sell them for $500. And she felt like that the deal was a pretty fair deal, but she wasn't sure if she wanted to spend her money in that one spot. You know what I mean? Because she said she's bulking back up. She's trying to stock back up because she's gonna hit off. This summer she's gonna hit the card shows heavy this summer. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, how'd it go? She goes, well, I don't know. I just had like a really bad feeling about it. And I was just like, oh, like you had like your gut was telling you don't do it. And she's like, yeah. And then the kid started like being really pushy. And he messaged me like 6 times in a row really fast saying that like I'm gonna miss out on a great deal and stuff like that. And she just said, well, no thanks. I don't need the cards that bad. And so then what he did was like blocked her and then posted on Facebook, avoid, and in all the card groups, avoid this person, they're a scammer. They tell you they're gonna buy your cards, but they never actually give you the money for your cards and blah blah blah. So she's messaging me and she's like, what do I do? And I was like, dude, just cut. I was like, do you have the conversation? She's like, yeah. I was like, just post the conversation and be like, no, man, this dude's legitimately running a scam. And my intuition said don't deal with him, and apparently my intuition was correct because now here we are. So yeah, I told her, I was like, yeah, well, it's a good thing you listened to your gut and did not go with the scammers freaking sale. So pick and flip. Yeah, you can't, man. I told Rachel, I was like, I absolutely refuse to do social media sales. Like, so like so my point of sale lets you integrate into Meta Marketplace, so you can things that you're selling on your in your Square account, like online, will actually show up, and you can sell them through Instagram or Facebook. But the sale goes through your shop. So somebody can find it and see it on Instagram or Facebook, but when the sale's completed, it goes right through your website, through your shop. So I feel a little bit safer doing it that way. But this whole like do like a exclusive like Instagram sale, or and she does that a lot. She's been doing that a lot. And she's never really been burnt before. But now this is why I don't piss around with that stuff, dude. Ooh, come on, Cameron. Wow, dude, he tied it up. Both 11 under. I love the Masters. That's a good shot. Left a lot of meat on that bone, though. Jeez. Chicken bacon ranch? Yo. All right, man. Appreciate you. I'll see you next weekend, right? Me and me and Justin have been working on getting a food truck. So I asked him, I was like, he said something about it way back, like I don't know, when we did the last South Park show or whatever. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, if you need me to help you find a food truck, I got a lot of food truck connections. And he's like, oh yeah, we might do a food truck. That'll be kind of fun. He goes, I'll let you know. So okay, cool, no problem. Well, like 3 weeks before we got the show, and he's like, hey man, you still got the number for those food trucks? And I was like, duh. I was like, dog, I was like, all of my people are booked. Like, it's the busy season. Like, it's just starting. Like, I was like, they're all booked up. I said, but I know some people and I can probably call in a couple of favors. So I called my dude, Rick Coleman, and he was busy, unfortunately, because he's like number one. But I was able to, like, he was able to send some people my way. And then I put a post up in the Northeast Ohio Food Truck Club post, our group, and a bunch of people jumped on it, like so much that Justin was like, hey man, can you like add me to that link so I can start replying to these? I was like, yeah. So hopefully he found somebody. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet though. So but yeah, I'll see you there. So guys, we're doing a draft pick blaster break. So as in the product's not draft pick, the style of the draft is draft pick style. We've got, what is that, 5, 10? So we got enough for 2 more breaks plus 1. The last break will be 6 boxes. But this is all out of the same case. We had some decent stuff so far. Oh. Wow. That was close. Let's go, J-Day. What's up, guys? If you're just jumping in, show notes are right here. If you got any questions, let me know. It's a draft pick break. So you're buying a box and being assigned a draft pick in your box. Stash or pass. Guaranteed auto, 2 foil cards. We're going to do every 5. So we did, this was a full case and there's enough for 2 breaks left. So we're kind of slowing down. If you look at the show notes, the link, if you copy and paste that link, that'll take you to the checklist. Checklist is loaded. I mean, depending on what sport you're looking for, like everybody, this is 24th, so it's Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, like they're all signed in it. You know, even like Carlos Alcaraz, if you're looking for tennis players, Trinity Rodman, like Livia Dunn, like it's pretty much all over the place, but they're all great athletes. So you're getting a guaranteed auto, you're getting 2 foil cards, and then a pack of 11 base cards. And then it's just like going to Walmart. You buy the blaster off the shelf for the same price, you open it up, you decide you don't want what's inside, and you go to the cashier and say, hey, I don't want this. Can you give it to the person behind me? And then you go open up another one. It's pretty much the same concept. So when we get every 5 spots that get filled, then we'll start the break. So draft pick number 1 gets first option, draft pick 2, and so on and so forth. Now, if you're draft pick 5 and you're the very last draft pick, which means you'll get the box nobody wants, I guess, which is the best way to say it. So if 1, 2, 3, and 4 all pass on the first box, then 5 gets it, but 5 gets a free pack of cards. For being last place, you get an extra pack of cards. So in the end, it actually ends up being a pretty bad spot, or pretty good spot, I mean. You can't copy the link from the notes, like from the phone, from your phone. You can do it from a computer, but I guess you probably can't do it from your phone, huh? That stinks. What's up, Darren? It closes. Like when you try to. Oh, I know what you mean. So if you hit it and try to hold and copy it, it closes. Oh no. Well, no, I can do it because I'm probably the one that edits it. So yeah. Oh, that sucks. You can do it from a laptop. I know that I was able to do it from my laptop from not this account either, right? Yeah. Well, it's a really good checklist, I promise. It actually really is a really good checklist. Oh, balls. Oh man, I gotta use this time wisely. This doesn't seem like it's a very wise use of my time. Nope. pretty dead in here, Nick. I'd encourage you to buy a draft pick, but I couldn't tell you when it would fill. Maybe next year. You guys got any questions, just let me know. Show notes are right there. Draft pick style. Nice birdie. Damn. Yeah, so essentially it's the same concept. So you buy your box of cards, and you're assigned a draft pick. So you get like out of 1 out of 5, you'll get a random draft pick, and then it's stash or pass. So we open up the box cards. If you're pick one, then you say you want it, or you say you don't, and then you move on to the next one. So you have an option to buy a box of cards from Walmart essentially, and then go back to the cashier and say, I opened it up in the parking lot and I didn't like it. Can I get another one? And if you're the last place, if you're the 5th pick, then you get a free pack of cards because you don't have the option to pass. So worst case scenario, you get a guaranteed autograph, 2 foil cards, 11 base cards, and then an extra pack of cards. That's your worst case scenario if you're pick 5. And if you're not interested in any of this, I've got boxes and boxes and boxes. We stop horsing around in here. It's oversaturated with freaking scumbags. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't think I missed anything.
And heads over to a hole that he has played in 4 under par over the same time that he's played the par 5 in 4 over par. Because golf, that's why.
Yeah. That'll be a nice walk to the 16th tee. Like being greeted by an old friend. After a tough journey. Now Tommy, taking a very different route down our 15th, but somehow shame for the par. And the skin of his teeth, he's got it.
And they head over to a hole where both of them have made an ace.
Lovely par for his day. Explains the slightly deflated body language of Robin Sliwery that's got the pick of the set.
It was the final round of 2016. Opened with a couple of pars Thursday and Friday, birdie Saturday, and then Lowry on Sunday at the Masters.
Great celebration, but celebration we've seen a lot of in the last 12 to 24 months. And today, of course, a hole in one was his at the 6th. Could he have 2? One round.
It's been done before. We saw Brian Harmon, he came through, he did it in 2015. Up in New York City. To see who Shane was playing with, by the way, in that clip right there, 2016.
Patrick Reed.
Indeed.
There's a lady that sits behind this teeing area called Lindsay Bryan. And she's been sitting there since 2004. And in 2004, Volunteer pointed out an open spot existed here and right here on our 16th hole. And that very same day, she watched 2 back-to-back holes in one. Decided she would sit there for the rest of the time. Pleading for a hole in one this year, actually.
If you can hit it here on this whole location, you've really got a long shot.
Here's Lindsay Bryan on the right-hand side in the straw hat. Okay, here's a 7 iron.
And if you didn't like it, did she? You were shaking her head.
They're very well-informed patrons behind the 16th tee. Educated set of eyes back there.
Patrick Reed. Does he care?
Looks like it.
Wrapping it around the pines.
Oh. Ooh. Wow. Barely made it on. And then he ran it.
What we faced with that very challenging. Should I pitch it? Should I putt it? How do I make 5 from there now?
We saw Adam Scott take a 3-wood. Try a little bump and run. Back to Fleetwood on 16. He
Gordon Young, 7 under par, has the lead. A 65, 11 under in the clubhouse, all by himself.
It's quite not good time. The questions have been asked repeatedly. Can you do it?
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. With free 1-year memberships and discounted tee times. As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
His masterpiece.
Guys, this is my friend Remy. She has a song she'd love for us to download. You guys want to hear something cool? She's going to play music with her eyes. Want to see? Come.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T. Watching Amen Corner live is unforgettable. But knowing what could happen next is something else entirely. This is intensive favorite left-handers, so it bodes well for him.
For this spot, players have a 16.2% chance to score birdie or better.
IBM is helping the Masters use AI to bring fans even closer to the fairway. A smarter business can use AI, so it's to make more of every moment. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
That's a lovely position to find yourself in on the screen leading up the birdie. He's absolutely fuming after his tee shot. He's recovered very nicely. There's Gooch alongside him. 3 times a runner-up here at the Masters. Lost twice in a playoff.
And nothing but respect.
You can hear the adoration and the hatreds. Lots of love for Justin Rose in this part of the world.
He has led nearly 10 times after any round at the Masters except for the one that really counts, the final round. That is what he wants. He's been tied twice, as you mentioned.
Interesting, in one of his press conferences earlier in the week, he said it's a luxury coming from behind. I was alluding to that point. A luxurious position to find yourself in, and that's a little insight into the mindset. Some players prefer to run from the front, some prefer to chase from behind. Chase from behind last year, he did.
7 behind on Sunday, as a matter of fact. So Patrick Reed, he's one of the best around the green. We saw Tyrrell Hatton just off the edge of the green, could barely make par. He has this lob wedge that he does almost all of his pitching with, Iona, and it's just about 7 degrees flat. We'll get back to that in a second. Lowry is going to race one up the hill for birdie at 16. And it just keeps getting slower.
Yeah, that is such a slow putt now. He's got work to do for the par. Okay, look who's arrived then on our 15th tee.
Coming off the birdie at 14, he had a little wind in his sails.
No, this isn't live.
Favorite hole on the golf course.
No, it's done already. Right?
Fairway here this week. 15.
Terrific.
Down there where Marco Payne did it earlier today, hit 9-iron into the green. Reed, his trusty lob wedge.
Oh, green. She's more than most. It's really well played. Highest players for that spot today. We've seen players just getting stuck on that ledge onto the green, and then still going down.
Oh man,
I wish you could not broadcast this to YouTube after you've started. Oh, wait, you can. Hold on. Blah, 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 multicast, copy and paste. You can disable this by turning off or deleting your link. Oh, well, that means it's permanent then. I don't want to do that. Boring.
But he saves a couple of good bars at 15 and 16. Lowry is only 2 off of the base. You know, the other thing here, is Justin Rose. You can see his scoring just a little off to the right. He'll be interested in what this putt does for Patrick Reed. Shouldn't break much.
Ooh.
He had it. This green slowing down also. Closing few holes are going to have to get a little more gas. Little growth throughout the day on the greens and starts to spike up.
What's up, cuz?
Ball just puts the brakes on. Look at the start there for Patrick Reed, 3 birdies in a row. Shake of the head now. Justin Rose, such an intelligent golfer, he will have been paying attention to that one.
The last birdie came from Jason Day in group 22. 4 groups later, nearly an hour and 20 minutes later, Rose.
Mm.
Had the pace.
Man. Pushed it.
A bit of pace, but a little tugging. No birdie. Remains at 8 under par. The English Rose.
Firethorn is fighting back. The last 5 groups to have come through only 1 birdie and they played it over par. McIlroy made birdie from the pine straw yesterday. 340 yards. Reminiscent of Saturday last year.
Familiar spot. A little bunch of something, getting energy in the body for this final few holes. These final few holes.
You heard the numbers. 214. He's trying to hold one off between the 2 trees. A 5-iron for Sam Burns.
That's going to be the tricky up and down. You've seen the times many times today.
What he did last year on Saturday, a chance for an eagle, a chance to reclaim the lead.
Love to see it. That's a great moment there. Sam Burns thing. How do you do that?
8-iron for Rose. Patrons like it. Stay there. Patrick Reed. He and Redbud have similar relationship with Rory and Firethorn.
Patriots even got that one wrong. They were fooled. Paul was getting the nod of approval mid-flight. Just did not quite have the legs. All the way down. Look at this wonderful scene there. McIlroy sauntering down to this most famous and familiar green on 15. And fond memories flooded back, no doubt, to the mind of Rory McIlroy. Beautiful 3-2s beyond the green, like three old souls, rooted in history. An eagle putt to come for our Cove leader.
Look at the leaderboard, perhaps. He'll know where he stands. Cameron Young is in the clubhouse. Sensational 65. Was able to race down Rory. He does look a little weathered and worn, doesn't he? It's exhausting. Remember when
Most likely the only person I know that still has partied for her birthday.
in 1997 said this would be the most difficult round of your life. And Rory has that look on his face. A man who's lived it.
Jeez.
Back in his stance.
Slow putt.
Closing in on 6:30 local time here in Augusta, Georgia. Dignified time of day where the shadows stretch across the green here at 15 and 16. Today was so many Masters.
Huh.
He's been here before. It was just last year, Rory McIlroy. And then seesaw affair on Sunday. Birdie at 10, a double bogey at 11. Now looking to steady the ship. Birdie back at 14 again for the second year in a row. An eagle at 15 on Saturday.
Ho, 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 ho. Wow, that was close.
It will be the most straightforward of birdies. When tap in, 4 is secured.
All right, he fought back.
Getting one behind. Tom Watson used to always talk about he was putting.
Tom Watson, my favorite golfer ever.
He always looked over to 16, especially on the weekend. If he was in contention because he wanted to know where the cheers were going to come from. Didn't want to be caught off guard. Not enough energy from Burns, and that one stings. It was just a 5-iron from the center of the fairway here at Firethorn. With a par at the end.
Here's Justin Rose, the birdie from off the green.
Oh.
Okay, here's Reese. Sunday at the Masters. Remember that epic duel he had in the 2016 Ryder Cup. He slipped down the leaderboard.
And not much discussion here between Rory and Harry Diamond. Now they're rethinking it.
Harry walking forward to see if he can get a better sense. There's a little wind off the left. It's the 8th iron.
Even for Rory, it's a big 8-iron. Over the last hour, we've seen it. It's starting to play long now as the temperature cools down a bit. 8-iron isn't quite enough, but 7-iron's too much.
Yeah, right between them.
All right. I'm going to do some work while I'm sitting around.
forced everyone else to do. Molly Klein, overseeing the proceedings here, our final pairing of the day. 50 tee time, Rory McIlroy, defending champion. And Sam Burns. You can see the study in his eyes. He understands his experience. He knows this time of day, this putt is awfully slow.
So many we've seen left 5 foot short, especially par. Pretty much everything matters from here on in for McIlroy.
Only a handful of players at the beginning of the day who thought had a legitimate chance of perhaps catching Rory McIlroy. Now you look at the leaderboard, all the way down to 6 under par. Outside chance that includes Patrick Reed, Patrick Cantlett, world number 1. Burns for birdie.
Get there, I'm afraid. Steaming the train. Not quite on the stress. So there's still some thought that needs to go into this one, and certainly not the time for a lapse in concentration. Leaving yourself above the hole. This is a knee knocker, if ever I saw one.
We know this putt. It's inside the hole. It doesn't move much. It's a stroke tester indeed. And he passes the test.
Really well done. It's a 10 under par.
And don't count Sam Burns out. He has been close. Remember, last summer he had the lead with just a handful of holes to go, a double bogey coming down the stretch. But he can learn from those experiences. But right now it's McIlroy, 12 under, Cameron Young, a 65. Lowry hanging in there. Built for scoring. And the field needed it. McIlroy and even par has given them some hope. And Scotty Scheffler took advantage of 65 for the world number 1. What a sensational Saturday. Remember, you can go over to CBS and finish out the 17th and 18th on the main coverage with Jim Nantz team. What will tomorrow hold? Whose dreams will be delivered? What Masters memories await? Don't miss a single moment from Augusta National with the Masters.com and the official Masters app. Catch up on the latest news and scoring, track your favorite players. The Kennedy Award-winning Every Shot, Every Hole feature. Watch live streams and create your own featured version. We look forward to your company here at holes 15 and 16 tomorrow, where we will crown the champions. forward to take another face-off. Last one was hit the right. This one's going to be on the left. Right-handed centerman here for Steamtown. Pulls up, ties up his opponent. Puck not free by a Lee and trickles down to the left corner. Calvert tied up on his defender, but the clearing attempt is Lee from the right wall. Snaps it to the point. Aho to McDonough. Angles around the defensive blue.
Aho's down.
Aho, right side of the blue line. Moves his left and feeds a lead on the right again. Aho, top of the key, down low into the skates of Harvey Pinard. Takes it from the skate to his stick. One and Calvert on the backboard. The puck passed over his leg. McDonough. Calvert in along the corner behind the back. Harvey Pinard. Sarchenko with another stop. Stops the clock with 5:19 left in the first as well. That pass out of the corner right in the wheelhouse of Bradley Harvey Pinard of Sarchenko. Thought across, hugged the post too. Wanted to make sure more than anything he wouldn't be to the short side. Took that one right into that monster's logo on his chest. Boston going to try to win this draw for Steamtown. Once again, 5:9 remaining. Not a lot of time left in the period. Up over the left board, McDonough can chisel it back to the point. Instead, his stick tied up, and that'll do it for the first period here on this community night presented by Visit Luzerne County. And the Steamtown Canadian Dancers jump out to a 1-0 lead on the Cleveland Monsters. Daniel Russell with another assist, and Atlas Calvert finds Klein for the third straight game. Calvert now up to 14 tallies on the season, which has his team up 1-0, despite the fact that they were outshot by the Cleveland Monsters. 14-11. Steamtown will have a minute and 11 seconds of carryover power play time whenever they return for the start of the second period, but that comes after our first Coors Light intermission aboard. And when we do come back, you listeners out there are going to be treated to a sit-down chat between myself and Danny Dancers defenseman Harrison Bronick. That's coming right around the bend here on WIOK News Radio. The Penguins Kids Club presented by Long Live Playtime is back for the 2023. All right, brother, this is straight in, straight out. Whenever we do return, it's going to be a pretty quick one, but I'll talk to you then. Choice of two. All right, an ice skating pass, a day pass for Long Live Playtime in Edwardsville, an exclusive Penguins event, and more, all for only $25. Open low at WDSPenguins.com or at any Penguins weekend home game. Let's go, Pens.
Coors Light presents Chill or Not to Chill, when your friends get your favorite song on the playlist. And the friends chill. Or just chill, because that song lives right there. You plan ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice cold can cracking open with music to your ears all day. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate the 2024 Coors Light Company Go Wild.
Gussinger, the official healthcare provider of helps keep our players at the top of their games. Whether they get injured on the ice, need additional strength and endurance training, or are looking for help with pain management, the Penguins turn to Gussinger Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. If Gussinger does all that for the Penguins, imagine what we can do for you. Learn more at Gussinger.org/Medicare Advantage. That's Gussinger.org/Medicare Advantage. I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of American Burke. Emily and Miranda, who's from AirClinic.com, clients at HVAC Parts Solution Company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, business insights, outdoor power play, digital AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed on AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and outbound. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com. From AmericanEagle.com, that's 773 Network, that's AmericanEagle.com, 773 Network.
Relax, recenter, and reset. Visit at Woodhouse Spa, Wyoming Avenue in Kingston. At Woodhouse Spa, you will discover one-of-a-kind, personalized treatments that are designed to help you relax and rebalance so you
BuzzSpas.com to book an experience or purchase a gift card today.
Hey there, hockey fans, and welcome back here on your Coors Light Intermission Report. We're between periods 1 and 2 tonight between the Cleveland Monsters and the Steamtown Candy Dancers. Always a blast. Community nights over the years for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton families. We've had a lot of fun with these one-night monitor, one-night game nights over the past couple of years, and we're planning on having some fun right now on the Coors Light Intermission Report as well. Because joining me for a quick little chat is Penguins defenseman Harris Bruno. Bruno, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us here. How you feeling coming into this one tonight? We're expecting a party-like atmosphere. Is the party in the room right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
What's up, A-Town Rips? What town is A-Town?
Prior to tonight, the Monsters decided by one goal between Cleveland and just that Wilkes-Barre Scranton, but maybe we'll see what the Steamtown Candy Dancers give it can get 2 points in your bag with this Penguins club yourself too. I know things got away from you a little bit on Thursday, but you spent limited your time here with the Penguins. Got that goal last night against the Islanders, a 16-point streak for you here in the American Hockey League. It's been interesting. You've gone through one of the most unique seasons I think any player can have. Starting in the NHL, conditioning one year, the American League, the development plan that Pittsburgh had laid out, and then World Junior Hockey Championship, representing your country, back to junior for a little bit. This is all just happening in one season. Has it been a long year for you? Has it flown by as you kind of ridden the waves here and that surf through? It's been a really unique season.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's really been a place where I've exactly settled down. But it should be a long run here, and I'm excited for that. Again, I'm always excited with what I'm here and I can be with really great players and have good staff around me and stuff like that. So very fortunate. But yeah, it has been a unique and kind of crazy ride. So maybe a little bit longer at times, but I've done the chance to be a part of some pretty special. Like I said earlier, tonight, a big game, we're looking for those 2 points, help us get push towards that line. So looking forward to tonight. Yeah, ready to go.
Now that you are back here, you talked about the excitement that you have, plans with players, staff, and coaches. What about the guys back here too, the personalities back here? How excited are you just to be one of the guys again after getting a taste of this locker room and this group during the playoffs last year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super familiar with a lot of the guys. Christian, I've had a little bit of too. Everyone's great. Give up a guy like Howie. Kind of had the chance to grow closer with him for the last couple of years. And those guys. So, yeah, everyone's great.
Excited about the long nature throughout this long year, been able to achieve some great things. You alluded to the World Junior Hockey Championship, and not only play this season, but win a medal for your home country too. You started the season achieving a lifelong dream, playing in the NHL, making that debut for the Pittsburgh Penguins. 9 games up there with the big club. Now that we're in April, months removed perhaps from that first step in the NHL, what do you think the biggest lesson that you took away from those 9 games was?
Yeah, I think just the defensive side of the game. I think when I left there, I had a couple of things that were talking about, more just defensive stuff. Killing guys early, having a good stick and a good ability. Some little details like that. But I think I'm really working on those, things to just get better at all around, and hopefully end up there again soon.
I know you're going to be dead set on improving as much as you can, not only to help out this squad here while you're doing the American Hockey League, but to get back to the NHL as well. One thing we know that Harrison Brunak thrives at is your skating ability. It jumps right off the ice the first time someone watches you play. I've always wanted to ask you, never got a chance to, is this something that's always kind of been your arsenal? Did skating come naturally, or did you mentor a skating coach that you work with the guys that maneuver out there like you do now?
Yeah, not really. Haven't always been the greatest skater. I think it was that COVID, that lockout year.
Oh, all right. Nothing's happening. I don't need to do this anymore. I need to price out cards for card shows.
still plays where I can really be, and just obviously get going. So that's a big real skill set of mine, and just use what I can.
It's not often you hear people talk about the good things that perhaps come out of the COVID pandemic, but apparently the skating ability of Harrison Brunick, huge silver lining for you during that period of time. It's been great watching you whenever you are out there flying around for the Wilkes-Barre Transit Penguins, the Pittsburgh Penguins, Team Canada, what have you. And hopefully it's going to be a lot of hockey for Harrison Brunick here in the Calder Cup playoffs this season as well. Bruno, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us here. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
And with Calder Cup playoffs on the mind as well, I figured now's a good time to mention to you listeners out there that the Steamtown Candy Dancers can clinch the #2 overall seed in the Atlantic Division tonight. We cited it before. We'll tell you again. A regulation win tonight against the Monsters by the Candy Dancers clinches that #2